Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was looking up like the IGN guide to make sure how many missions were left, and I was in the IGN guide for Dishonored 2, so it's like Mission 6, the Dust District. I'm like, wait, what? I remember that at all. That makes more sense now if it's the wrong game.
Yeah.
Calls it his safe room or something. Crazy if you ask me.
Nothing's safe when I'm around.
Broadcast control
Yeah,
station, where all them
this is just
announcements come from.
you have to take out the region in the tower.
Yeah.
You ready? Next time I see you, the Lord Regent will be dead. And if not, well, it was an honor to serve with you.
Thanks, man.
I'm pretty sure that the non-lethal way of taking out Lord Regent is pretty good as well.
Don't you
Well,
like drag them or some shit?
No, you did that to the the other guy in like mission 1 or whatever. Let me look up so like I'm reminded, because I remember doing it and like that's fucking hype. Let me see. Oh, that's a bit less interesting than what I remembered. You just like, you basically just get like fucking like propaganda people to be like, dude, he fucks chickens. Like that's not that great as what like I said I was hoping for.
Yeah.
What is like what is a scandal that like if like the Queen tomorrow was like, yeah, I did that, would just like ruin her forever?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Because like, well, it's like it wouldn't be something like, oh yeah, I said the N-word on stream or something. It would be like, oh, I had an affair with like my dog, with corgis or something. Like that would ruin her politically.
She doesn't have any corgis anymore.
She has 2. They're called like dorgies or something, or like half wiener dog, half corgi or something.
No, I'm pretty sure they died.
I remember reading an article like about this because I was curious, and I remember that she had at least one corgi mix. I'm looking it up now. Yeah, she had corgis. Until 2018. Because in 2018, her last corgi, Willow, died. However, she has 2 dorgies, Vulcan and Candy. Dorgies are dachshund and corgi crossbreeds.
It sounds like someone with a speech impediment trying to say doggies. Dorgies.
I got 2 doggies. I will say that like I gotta give props to the Queen, because she's basically mentioned that she's not getting any more corgis because she doesn't want them to outlive her because they'd be too lonely. Which is like, you know what, Queen? You're alright, even though you own all the swans and everything.
He's a swan. 9.
There's also an animated film by a Belgian studio called The Queen's Corgi, where it's an animated comedy about the Queen's Corgis. The wall disintegrates things if you didn't.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell.
That.
Yeah. Yeah, the Queen's Corgi. Well, apparently it's an awful film. Reception, a 0% score.
Right?
It's one of like, what is this? Like 30 films that have it. Yeah, and yeah. Also, for fun fact, this is on Rotten Tomatoes. It is at least 20 reviews that have given them a 0%. Some other films on here are Mac and Me. Hey, hold on. Future Bryce, can you edit in the Mac and Me scene where the one kid in the wheelchair gets shot?
They don't know how to drive anyway!
Stop him!
Thank you. We need to watch Mac and Me. It's a treat. Especially like the fucking cut ending, where because like the whole film it's basically E.T. except like no charm or anything good about it. And in the original like cut ending, which wasn't like it was taken out for many reasons, but like the main kid who's in a wheelchair, like the cops just fucking just shoot him and just kill him, and it's great. Anyway, other films on here are Police Academy 4, Look Who's Talking Now, Pinocchio from 2002, Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2. Yeah, that's a 0%. You used so many bolts there, I can't even believe you. Bucky Larson is on here. Ridiculous 6, yeah, that's a 0%. Max Steel, 0%.
Wasn't that the one about like the boxing robots or something?
No, Max Steel was it's like a kid who gets like a robot suit, and it was made because like there's action figures that were successful or something, and then they were like, oh, let's make a film out of that, and it was awful. And fun fact, one of the people from Big Bang Theory was like the voice of like the robot suit. I'm forgetting his name, but I know he was, yeah, he played a character in Big Bang Theory for a few episodes.
Huh. Wait, so can I walk through this? Oh!
Yeah, because you rewired it.
I mean, I killed everyone there, so it doesn't really help.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I want to point out as well. I'm kind of like rambling at this point, but I decided to watch some Star Wars shit the past few weeks, and I really love how there's like in like the main films, right? There's I'm Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, like relatively simple names. Yeah, well, I mean, just hide behind the wall of light because they'll walk into it. The tall boy won't, but all the regular troops will. But there's simple names: Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, and everything. Han Solo, and then in the fucking expanded universe, there's like, oh, I'm Nico Vozu.
Yeah.
It's like, no, those aren't names. Like somebody just fell asleep on the typewriter and just hit random keys. They're backing up because they don't put the wall. You still can't shoot through it though.
Ow!
He'll throw a rock at you. There he comes. And the AI is really good in this, isn't it? Rock.
You dumb bitch.
Oh, here he comes.
Yeah, just keep throwing rocks.
Where's he getting all these rocks, by the way?
I just law rocks, dude.
Come on.
Ooh. No.
You're just toying with them.
Ooh. 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 Alright, that's enough.
Guy behind you, he had a gun if you want to get your ammo back. Right there, see? Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Your controller turn off again?
Yeah, the Y is pretty temperamental. Need a new end. I saw a
You know,
woman
Ryan?
run over here saying, please no.
That's probably like a maid.
Hello? You okay?
Someone help!
Oh, okay.
You just kicked her.
No, she fell that way and I ran that way.
So she's dead!
Well, I fucking didn't do it. It was them rats.
Oh my god.
Wasn't me.
Can't believe you do this.
Uh-oh.
Fun fact about Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2. The director of it was the same director that did A Christmas Story, which I would describe as one of the best films of all time. So to go from that to Super Babies 2 Baby Geniuses is kind of like, really? That's you're gonna. It's like the guy who did Mad Max 1, 2, and Fury Road, how he made the fucking films.
You made the what films?
Happy Feet films. And how, like, I don't know if it's a fake quote, I hope it isn't, but how there's like a quote like attributed to him where he's like, I'd rather die than do Happy Feet 3. Have you seen that quote? His name is George Miller. Let's see if I can find the quote.
Ah, what's that? Ow. Run over here. Doesn't say shit.
Guards, to me! Get behind him!
Ah! You dumb bitch.
Greatest stealth man ever.
I said I don't do stealth, dude. I mean, sometimes I do if it's the easiest way.
Man, MGS is gonna be fun.
I said Ryan's probably best player now. But if you want me to do it, it's not going to be good.
Okay, so I found the quote. By the way, the only mention of a third Happy Feet film comes from an interview, which director George Miller was asked if he had any plans for Happy Feet 3. If you put a gun to my head and said, you have to come up with a story for Happy Feet 3, I'd say shoot me. I would have no idea.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like his gusto.
Well, it's pretty interesting how if you look at his director credits and like IMDb and shit, it's like you know, Mad Max 2, Twilight Zone the film, like Mad Max the Beyond Thunderdome, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Then it's like Babe, Pig in the City, Happy Feet 2, Mad Max Fury Road. Did you need money at some point? Like the early 2000s? I feel bad for you, man. It's like Patrick Stewart in the Emoji Movie,
Yeah.
where it's like, man, did you really like go down to the studio and say, I want to play poop? Or you're like, man, I need a down payment on my house.
Wait, can I snipe that?
Can you? Are you a good enough shot?
Can I zip to it?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's like a ladder or something around there too. Nice.
Hey, catch. That
You
wasn't
just
a man.
blew up the alarm.
I thought it was a main. Oh, I could have. Ah.
Yeah, you could have. Too late now. Remember to check the low guard houses for stuff. Oh, you can. Yeah. You knew what I was saying like the moment I said you. There's no more enemies. Why would you do that?
Funny enough.
Hey, dude, I'm fucking XDing over here, dude.
Yeah, Dad. Is that Queens?
Did you know? I don't know if it's been changed with like fucking like Bloomhouse and shit, but I know for a while, like the most successful movie compared to like its budget, compared to like how much it got, was Mad Max 2.
Oh.
Because Mad Max 2, or The Road Warrior, as we Americans called it for like 20 years,
Yeah.
its budget was like fucking nothing. Oh, it might be Mad Max 1 actually. I don't know, but like the fucking budget was like $5,000 and it made like 100 million or something.
Expect that whole army. You're the assassin they've been talking about. Listen, I don't like these people either. I beg you, just let me live so I can see my children again. Every day I work here is another day I risk offending that tyrant and getting thrown into Coldridge prison.
Take him out. No, don't.
I can help it.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just gonna eat your spam and then you're fine.
yeah,
Just
but
use that valve.
yeah,
to
but
open the overflow gate.
at some point, like I said,
Doors from there.
a Mad Max film was the most successful for like how much it like cost to make versus how much it actually like made.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it still is. Like I said, like Paranormal Activity may have like overtaken it, because I know that film was another one where it cost nothing to make but made like $1 billion.
Yeah. I love Mad Max. Do you fucking mind? You're gonna have to censor that. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I wasn't even looking.
Took his knob out, started having a piss.
Could you see the knob though?
Maybe.
Why are you looking for it?
Well, that's why I said maybe.
Oh, also I looked it up. Paranormal Activity has like made more like compared to its budget than Mad Max has. Paranormal Activity cost 15,000 to make and earned 200 million. Versus there's a painting right there you can take, or a map rather.
Reports of disturbances in the tower courtyard.
Ah, just
Yeah.
look.
But whereas Mad Max, the first one, cost about 40,000 to make and made 100 million.
Since the rooftop is secure, you should stay in the
I
safe.
can't remember what Mad Max movie it is, but I remember I fucking love it.
Yes, you do that, General.
I
think it
like
might be
the
Road
one
Warrior.
where Mel Gibson, he said, "I'm Mel
Heading up to
Gibson."
make sure the
haha."
region is safe.
Yes, General.
Can you imagine if you ever like did that in this film where he just went, "My name is Mel Gibson. I'm playing Mad Max. Look at me, haha."
Probably would now.
You know, I know Mel Gibson is, you know, a little bit controversial for a few reasons, but I really hope that like in the next Mad Max film, they just have an old Mel Gibson talking to Tom Hardy.
Well, don't know what happened there, but it's alright now.
So, do you want to know a useless film fact about Mad Max Fury Road?
Sure.
So, You know in Fury Road where there's like the one sequence where there's like the fuel tanker. There's like the one like chase scene with that.
Yeah.
That was inspired by a Canadian CG animated show called Reboot, in which the main villain turns into a fuel truck and like the main characters have to stop him. Yeah.
Huh.
It's really like it's fucking useless.
Whale oil is now in effect.
But like,
Citizens are encouraged to bring
yeah,
any
it's weird.
whale oil in their possession to the city
Who
watch
dis,
at
man?
once. Anyone caught burning oil will be subject to arrest. This message is a directive from the Lord Regent himself.
That's the guy,
We must all
like on the
trust
radio, and
in
he's
the
like
region.
propaganda, propaganda. By the way, if you don't shoot him, you can basically work with him to get Lord Regent like
Please
his
don't hurt me.
reputation
You're to kill
ruined.
the Regent, aren't you? Spare my life,
Yeah.
and I can help you beat him. He makes recordings on audiograph, secrets, some that would destroy him if others heard. Played on this amplifier, his confessions would be broadcast throughout the city. He'll be ruined. The audiograph card you want is in a safe in the Lord Regent's room.
Nah, man.
I was
I'm
able
just-
He
to
does.
find
It does give you a
combination
safe
over his
combination,
shoulder.
935.
935. Trust me, what's recorded on that card will do the trick. Good luck.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll just take this shout safe and then kill him. What the fuck?
The region's safe. It's where you get the audiograph. By the way, if you want to basically have the whole city go, man, Lord's Regent has an unwashed penis. Ugh. You know, it's really not the most helpful, or you know, cool.
Give me the AC. Give me the AC. Yup. Dead draw.
Dead drop. Dowd, by the way, the guy who left, he's the guy who killed the queen or empress, whatever.
Damn.
You
Noise,
have to burp down the mic.
man. Yeah. Oh. Ow.
I mean, you can go through there.
Yeah, I know, but there's just people there. There's only remedies and shit.
Have you used the heart in here yet?
Yeah. No. That's a
One rune, one bone chain. Bone
Okay.
chain.
Guess I'll kill people. Hello. No, don't do that.
He just saw his best friend fall over. Oh, dog.
Fuck. Ah, doggy. No. Stop.
Those dogs do not look very good in this like art style. All those guys are still alive, by the way.
Oh well, now there's no door. Look what you did.
You can destroy the doors.
Apparently.
I did not know that.
Dump it. Oh.
You just kill all his friends. They're still alive.
Stabby. Doggy, no. Stop.
I'm out.
Why didn't these go to Ash?
I assume because, that they got killed by like one of their allies' grenades or something. Because it's only if you kill them, not if like it's a team kill.
That's stinky.
It's kind of like how those one guys ran into the wall and they didn't turn into dust because the wall killed them.
Well, they turn it just anyway.
Well, you would, yeah, because they got like evaporated, but they didn't like dust like everything else does.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, you can always pick up the bodies and throw them into the wall. But that's just kind of mean. You should use grenades more often too, because you're full up.
Yeah, because I bought them all.
Yeah, because you're like, I've never had any of these.
Nice.
Oh, it's a woman. Stout.
What? Ah! Oh, please! No, no, no!
Just wanted this shit.
Can someone help me? Oh!
Will you
Ooh,
stop
just kicked
fucking
her.
killing yourselves? Jesus Christ.
Oh, please! No, no, no!
It's like, have you ever seen that one thing on The Simpsons where it's like, I'm gonna swing my arms all around, and if you walk into them, like, it's your
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah.
So it reminds me of, really, you're like a fucking Irish step dance, and you're like, if I kick you, you walked into my feet.
Well, no, but it's true. Like, they're sat on the floor, I walk past them, and they like fly the opposite way. It's like, I didn't touch you.